Well, hello and welcome to our latest test drive. Now, as you can see, today we are checking out Massey Ferguson's latest 5711 Global Series Dyna-4 tractor. Now, you may be thinking, hold on there Jim Bob, you've tried this tractor out before, and you'd be right. If you cast your mind back to last year, we had this tractor along with 4 others in a 5-way shootout head-to-head comparison test between 110 horsepower loader tractors. Now, back then, it was fitted with the 12x12 basic Synchromesh gearbox.
And at the time, we just thought a few more cogs in the box wouldn't go amiss.
And it seems that quite a few other people have also put in the similar demand. As such, Massey Ferguson has introduced its Dyna-4 16-speed semi-power shift transmission to the Global Series. So then, with that transmission, what do you get and what impact does it have on this little tractor? Dyna-4 then, what do you get? Well, as the Massey men all know, Dyna-4 has been around since Jesus was in short pants, and it's been used on many models throughout the Massey Ferguson range and continues to do so as well, along with the Dyna-6 and the Dyna-VT. So in the box you get 16x16 gears, there's 4 ranges and 4 power shifts in each range. Control wise, it is the simple T lever, which is migrated from the larger tractors, and you can simply just flick up and down the power shifts as you like. To go through a range change, you just press and hold this little D clutch button and away you go, just like that. Now similarly, you can also use the shuttle lever, or as Massey Ferguson calls it, the power control lever, and you can simply, obviously, go forwards and backwards. Also, when you hold it up, that holds it in neutral, and also you can change the power shifts as well, simply by clicking forwards and clicking backwards. Now, a neat little trick as well is the power shifts will work in the same direction as the tractor is travelling. So if you are going backwards and you pull that backwards, or you click up as you are going backwards, it'll change up. And then if you are still going backwards and you push it forwards, it'll change down. And vice versa, obviously, if you're going forwards. As well as fully manual mode, Massey Ferguson has also included 2 auto shifting modes of the transmission. So you can literally, via this little 3-way rocker switch down here, so it's in the off mode at the moment, fully manual. If you stick it in the middle, you get auto power mode. Now, as the name suggests, that will allow the engine to rev out to, I think it's 2100 RPM before the gears change, and then there's got a little auto eco mode. That changes a lot earlier, so it's short shifts, and I think that changes about at 1500 RPM. Now, as with all Massey Ferguson Dyna-4s and Dyna-6s, you can change your startup gear as well, so that's just simply foot on clutch, put that forward, and then move that forwards and backwards, and you can see your gear shifts on the dash. And once you get the one you want, that will be your startup gear. In addition to that adjustment as well, you can also go through the dash down here, and if you click on transmission area, you can then alter the aggression of the shuttle forwards and backwards, so you can have its independent aggression adjustment forwards and reverse, so you could have like a sharp shift forwards and maybe a smoother shift back, and also as well you can adjust the aggression of the power shift changes. That's something you probably rarely do. Basically what it means is you can tailor the transmission to how you like and the job in hand. And then finally, if it was specified on this tractor, which unfortunately it's not, you can also get a brake to neutral function, which you just simply activate via a rocker switch on the right hand side. And as the name suggests, when you're maybe carrying out loader duty, something like that, rather than pressing the clutch, you can just simply press the brakes and it will bring the tractor to a stop via an automatic D-clutch function. Right, a little bit of loader work to kick off, and as mentioned before, I have pre-programmed a startup gear of 3A, which is pretty much right in the middle of the range, ideal for yard work such as this. I've also programmed my shuttle aggression on maximum for those quick cycle times. Now maybe if you're baling in the field or mowing or something like that and you're spinning around at headlands, you might want to dial that down a bit and have it a bit more gentle. But one of the things we've noticed, especially since last time using the 12x12 box, which is the space down here is really opened up. Before you had the big stick coming up out of the floor, and on the side of that stick was the integrated D-clutch button, which your knee caught every time you reversed and looked behind your shoulder. So obviously that's gone away. Now for a lot of work such as this, where we're doing such a short runs, you're not really going to use this transmission to its full effect. But what we have noticed when we've been working in the passages, especially if you just want to keep the revs down a bit and maybe even save a bit of fuel, it is quite nice just to knock it up a few gears, especially having the convenience of being able to change up and down via the power shuttle lever. Even here it's just nice just to knock it up and down a couple of cogs. Like I said, just keep those revs down, save a little bit of fuel, will be a little bit more cost